A year ago, Great Falls firefighter Jason Baker got a phone call that changed his life forever. Cancer, a diagnosis he says is due to the job he loves so much.
On my first day on the job in Great Falls was July 3rd of 2000, and thought that was just the best thing ever.
Helping those in need is his favorite part of the job.
It's tough sometimes, when people call 911, it's their worst time. And so to be that kind of calm that can come in and try to help them out, try to find a solution to their problems has been pretty rewarding.
But in the spring of 2016, Baker was the one looking for a solution.
I went in and they said, "Oh, it looks like you got bronchitis." And they treated me for that, and it just didn't seem to clear up.
In August, Baker's doctor did a chest x-ray. They thought he had pneumonia.
I got the phone call on October 12th, and that's when he told me. He says, "Yeah, we found a large growth in your left lung."
Was still hurting?
No. And so adenocarcinoma is the scientific name for the cancer that I have, but it can affect multiple organs.
Over the past year, Baker has battled stage 4 cancer.
My biggest concern of the well-being of our firefighters is their health and safety.
Professional Firefighters President Joel Fassbinder says the professional fire departments in Montana are using the best gear and equipment that money can buy. But that is not good enough in today's firefighting environment.
An on-the-job cancer is not considered an on-the-job injury. It is up to the burden of proof falls on the firefighter to prove that it happened on the job. And as you can imagine, such a burden would be almost impossible as you're going through cancer treatment.
According to the National Institute for Occupational Safety and Health, firefighters are developing everything from colon, lung to melanoma at a faster rate than the general population.
Everything in today's environment has some sort of chemical component, usually from the petroleum-based products, and usually labeled as a fire retardant. When they reach a certain temperature, they begin to off-gas. Our members are starting to absorb those gases, causing these crazy cancers.
According to the International Association of Firefighters, cancer is now the leading cause of death among their firefighters.
Well, the slogan in Montana has always been the last best place, and right now we're last in protecting our firefighters, and that is certainly nothing to be proud of, and it is for no other reason than politics.
Montana, Mississippi, Delaware, and North Carolina are the only states left that do not have some kind of presumptive care in place. Fassbinder says they have been working for almost 2 decades to get presumptive care legislation passed in Montana.
The Republican legislature refused to work with us on identifying funding revenues.
Presumptive would never get through a Republican legislature because of the way it changes the law and the legal system.
House 25th Representative Jeremy Trebus says he believes the legislation can pass, but with different language.
I think the solution really is set up a special insurance pool for those claims and the liability to rest over here in a place separate from the state and the work comp systems.
If Montana had presumptive care with annual physicals in place, Baker could have been diagnosed a lot sooner. Baker says he is ready to tell his story in hopes that it might one day help another firefighter.
Equipment and our tools, but it is kind of one of our occupational hazards now.
Baker is now back on the job, but after a year of treatments, it is unlikely Baker will be able to do what he loves most, ride in a fire truck.
Sucks. Yeah. But yeah, I miss it.
In September, the United States House passed the Firefighter Cancer Registry Act. The registry will be used to help improve monitoring of cancer among firefighters. On special assignment, Margaret DeMarco, MTN News.